How you doing, guys? It's the AI Merchant. Welcome back to my channel, where today we're going to be discussing new and immersive ways to create product advertising for your e-commerce business, your dropshipping business, whatever you may see, and it's going to be eye-catching and completely customizable to whatever your product is. Now, in the modern era of businesses and startups, AI is becoming a massive factor and huge tools to use when it comes to things like advertising and branding your business, which is what this channel is all about. The more tools I can find that are free of charge, the more it's going to help you, and the more you can expand your business, get advertising done quicker for free in a matter of seconds without spending your hard-earned money on a Fiverr project, for example. You pay them, they make your advertising, and now you're down in revenue, which is never a good thing. I'm here to discuss ways that we can upscale the technology that we've got today and use that to our advantage to get some incredible eye-catching results. Now, when it comes to advertising, there's many different forms. For example, photo ads, video advertising, other content such as writing blog posts. What we're going to do today is we're going to create a product advertisement. For example, a hand cream, a fragrance bottle, whether you're drop shipping these items or you've created a product for yourself, and you need some eye-catching results to post on Instagram ads, Facebook ads, so people are engaged into your brand. And you can create this all without needing to buy an application like Photoshop, learning how to use it, because we've got AI in today's world where it does it all for us. If you enjoy this sort of content, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like the video. Share it with your friends that also may be interested in creating free advertising. Also, check out my previous video where I talk about creating a free logo, free branding, and business idea generation for yourself. I'm trying to support entrepreneurs on their journey and open their eyes to the world that we are living in. Scary for some, but for some, take it as an opportunity. So let's get straight into it. So the first website that I'm going to introduce you guys to is a website called Flare.ai. Now, all of the links that I use will be in the description, and this is a wonderful website to get you started in your immersive photos. As you see here, I've already had a trial run, so you know what to sort of expect. Completely customizable from the level it's standing on down to the background that we're on. I'm going to show you guys how you can do it all for free in about 3 simple steps. Then we'll take it over to Canva, touch it up a little bit, then you'll see the final results, so stay tuned. The first things first is we're going to have to pick a product. As you see here, if we go into the assets folder, we have many choices such as fragrance, coffee cups, candles, hand creams, oils. Whatever you may be selling is completely up to you. So we're going to use a few examples for this video just to show you how adaptable it is. And I'm going to pull the images off Google just so I'm not using photos that they already have on the website. So you can really see how effective this sort of thing can be. So as always, I'm going to be using a random generator for the websites, just so you guys see it's raw, it's authentic. I haven't, pre-picked the items to suit the needs. Bearing in mind, some things may not work as good as others just because of the shape, the angle of the picture, but I'm going to try to find the most effective for what we're doing today. On this website, I'm just going to find 10 items and see what works best. Let's see what sort of images we can get off Google. So, it's giving me plain, bottle, canvas, cup, shoes, couch, wall, tree, leg warmers. So let's go with cap. Now, I like that. It's a 3D object, and we should find some fantastic pictures on Google. Snapbacks, baseball caps, whatever you may be selling. If we just type in on Google, cap, loads up a lot of options for us. Let's find a nice angle of a cap. Okay guys, so I've been searching for about 2 minutes and I found a beautiful cap here, a Texas trucker hat. Not sure what brand it is, Branded Bills, never heard of them, not affiliated with them in any way, shape or form. Regardless, I'm going to save this image and then we go back onto Flare. Now what you want to do is you want to upload your product photo. Fortunately enough, this product was a transparent image. However, the beautiful thing about Flare is even if there was a background, for example, all white background, background and all black, it will do its best to remove the background. It needs to be a transparent background in order for this to work. This scenario, it's already transparent, so I'm just going to skip this. And the second prompt that we get asked for is to describe the product in the image. So baseball cap, a hat. As with any AI tool, the more words you give it or prompts you provide it with, the more accurate your results will be. So, and let's just do Texas. So we've got, 4 or 5 words there. These are products here. There we go. The other picture was actually taken over the green box. Once we have our product here, so we've done the assets, now we want to generate the photos, which is the easiest and the most fun part of this project. Here on our left, we've got many templates already, as you can see. As far as the backgrounds goes, and you just want to pick the one that suits the product the most. For example, this smoky sort of effect with a marble tile there to hold that candle up suits that image perfectly for an advertising photo or a photo that you can on your websites. Beautiful perfume bottle here, which really suits it with a silk in the background. Want to find something a bit more simple and something that adapts to our brand, which is looking at the product color, it's a grey. So we want something to sort of bounce off that if we can. So I found a template here. It's like a rocky cliff with a sea behind it. See a little island too with some blue skies. It will generate a prompt for us. Now this is completely customizable. Create your own prompts, which do in another example. So baseball cap. So what we've described, and it's in front of the ocean with blue skies, island in the background. Going to generate, and it will take us about 5 seconds for that to complete, which is amazing. Okay, now that it's generated, you can also go back into the editor, which is just next to templates, and you can actually adjust to your liking, sort of the placement, the background, and the number of results. So the best results that I've found is if you get 4 pictures, if you make the render strength strong, color strength strong as well, and outline strength remains on default. There are a few pictures, as you can see, they're already looking amazing. Now let's just say, for example, I didn't like the idea of a rocky cliff nor the sea in the background. I can customize it here with all sorts of different options that it provides us with. So for example, concrete surface, a white surface, wooden surface, got all sorts here. So we're thinking about caps, do we really want it on a rocky surface? Let's just say, for example, we don't, and we want to put it on a marble surface, and you want the sunlight streaming down on your cap. So then we just click generate again, and then in a matter of seconds it will generate us tons and tons of images, which you can keep regenerating until you find the one that you like. So here we go. This is already a lot better for our for our cap here. Now I'm really liking this picture here. You can see the sun rays in the background. It's on a wonderful marble textured sort of floor there, as you can see. And just to our right, we also have a full marble effect, which looks really good too. I like the nature effect. So once you found a picture that you like, what you can do is you can upscale it to 2K resolution, just makes it a bit more high definition, and some more features you have on here. So some tools, you can remove the background, or you can magic erase certain items of the photo itself. So here we have, in literally a matter of seconds, I've not really probably cut this video a lot, we've got our final image. We just click here, download image, and it will bring us up with download. Open that up, and there you go. That is your product photo that you can put on a website, advertising, Instagram ads, Facebook ads, and the quality is fantastic. So guys, for the sake of this video, I'm going to provide you with another example. Already done a baseball cap, so we're going to go back onto our random object generator, and we're going to go with, I like the idea of a ring, so let's go a bit smaller and see how well it adapts to the product photo. Okay, so the ring that I have found is, like a wooden, black sort of ring. Got a black brush. It looks really nice. Some patterns on there, some animals, some nature, which I'm sure we can work with nicely. So what I'm going to do is save this image onto my desktop. And for all my dropshippers out there, this is a product straight off AliExpress. So if you are dropshipping from websites like Alibaba and AliExpress, then this is an awesome way to make sort of unique custom photos for your product. But once again, we upload the product photo onto Flare. Now with this one, I've actually kept the background just to show you how the remove background feature works. If we just click remove, it just makes it transparent in a matter of seconds. You don't have to fiddle around with any magic wands on Photoshop or any other things or features on other software apps. It does it all for you. So, we have a ring there with a transparent background. Now we go on to describing the image. So then ring, nature, click done. If we go onto templates, like I said, we can use the templates and then you can sort of edit it to your liking. Personally, I prefer the editor just because you can get really creative with it and you can make some awesome results from just customizing it. If we do a wooden surface to match the wooden ring, and if we do some sort of background with nature in it, and mountains, snowy mountains, let's just do nature in the background. I like that. I'm going to click generate and we're going to see the result it comes up with. Okay, so as you see, when I've inputted the ring in raw, it prompted us with a wooden floor with, there's a lot of, sort of bark going on at the moment, a lot of trees, a lot of wood. There's no contrast between the actual wood itself. So what I'm actually going to do, and like I said, you can do there, is I'm going to rotate the ring and I'm going to change the prompt. We have so many prompts here that really get as creative with it as you. For me, wood didn't really work. Essentially a reflective surface, and if we forest with sunlight streaming down on it as well, let's generate, see what results we get. Once again, Flare has generated some images for us, which look great. Firstly, for me, maybe reflective surface wasn't the one. I do like the background, so let's just change the surface here. Let's do a tree stump and how it works. And if I do cut to the next part and it's a completely different photos, I'm just messing about trying to get the best results. And of course, I will explain to you guys in detail how I've done that. Okay, so guys, after messing around with the settings, what I've done here is, I've gone with a black wooden ring, foresty, foggy sort of background on this sort of marbly rock, and I think these two at the end here look absolutely amazing for the product itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to upscale this image, make it a bit more high definition before we get into Canva and start editing either of the photos and show you how to add, simple text, simple effect onto the actual product itself and make it look better. So guys, we've gone over to Canva now, and the image I selected off Flare was the second to last one, foresty fog in the background. So what I'm going to do is use the first example, which was the cap, which I think looked amazing. Now bear in mind, you can use Canva for free. They also offer free trials. Get a whole month for free with them. World's really your oyster. They've got thousands of templates for you, and we're going to dive straight into it. So I've just loaded up from Canva. Let's say for example we're doing an Instagram post square, which is the photos that we have, they're quite square. I've opened up untitled, so just a blank sort of template here, and on the left, if you just scroll down, you get all sorts of advertising templates that you can just sort of add your image onto and then get as creative as you want with it. Now, of course, some of these templates will require Pro, which isn't too much. It'll probably set you back here in the UK about £20-25 per month, which you're a beginner in, sort of advertising and creating sort of product images or any sort of logos and graphic design in general. This is a great beginner tool for you to use. So what I've done is I've just typed in hats. Now, bearing in mind, we have a wonderful image to use, so I definitely want to use that to our advantage. But what I'm looking for is a template like this, where the photo is the main subject, and there's just some overlay text on top to describe the image more. So for Instagram ads, this is perfect because it's a very image-based application, and you want to make it as attention-grabbing as possible. Just going to go ahead and upload the cap, Canva, and then I'll just drag it onto us. and then I'll just drag it over like so, and then we have our image that Flare produced for us, which still looks great and it's amazing high quality. So from here, we can really start to get custom with it, and what I'm going to do is just hold shift down, select all text, going to scale it down and move it down in the go, and the text up there looks good. Oh, and I like the font as well that they're using on this template, so we're going to go with it. And from here you can get editing, so for the sake of this, I'm going to keep bold and proud, just describe the cap a little bit. Let's change here. Another great thing that we can use is AI tools such as ChatGPT to give us a short, snappy description of this cap. So let's just go over there and use Andy tool. But let's use our good friend ChatGPT to give us a good description of the product. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT to give us a short description of the cap. Write me a short and snappy description. So what I've asked it is to write me a short and snappy description of a grey baseball cap. Simple and understated accessory. Perfect. So let's just go with that, for example, for the sake of this video. Just copy and paste that. Go back on our template. And if we go into the text box, copy and paste the prompt that ChatGPT gave to us. About. And simple and understanding accessory, a grey baseball cap adds to a touch of casual cool any outfit. I love that. Let's make that button by now. In these prompts, you can add, for example, like your brand name or your website. So right up Texas apps.com. I'm just going to finish it up with a visit us with the website on the top right corner, and then bold and proud, a simple and understated accessory. Grey baseball cap adds a touch of casual cool to any outfit. All right, that right there, you can post on any of advertising, and that image right there, you can make a stunning, good-looking ad from that. Okay, and with the picture as well, you can get a bit more creative and use Canva's tools. So, for example, you can add filters on the picture itself. Get creative with it. Depends, obviously, on the picture and what you want it to look like and the effect you want it to give off to your clientele and your customers. To add a low intensity filter on that. There we go, we just added a filter, makes it look a bit more high definition, like you used a professional camera to shoot this, and if I'm honest with you guys, I think it looks absolutely amazing. Ask myself anyway. And then just to show you guys sort of what we're working with, I am going to show you guys what I'm doing. That. And also guys, just a really quick mock-up that I also used off another Canva template, just to show you, what this sort of advert would, Instagram ad, for example. It looks really good, really clean, high quality. And did I spend a single penny on the video? No, I didn't, and I've got an awesome result. So guys, as you can see from this video, AI is completely endless with opportunity, and it's constantly growing with new tools coming out almost every day, just to help, entrepreneurs, business makers to ease their journey into new business, as it's a highly competitive market in the online world. And hopefully you've learned something today. And if you have, then be sure to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell for more videos like this, more gems that I'm going to be dropping on days to come, weeks to come. So stay tuned for that. All the links will be in the description for all the links that I've used and all the tools that I've used. Any questions, drop me a DM or drop me a comment and I'll be sure to respond. Take it